ball in, trying to get that shot to drop up against that shot clock. You got to beat the best to be the best. We're trying to see who be the best from the east to the west. We ball in, shot call in, trying to get that shot to drop up against that shot clock. You got to beat the best to be the best. We're trying to see who be the best from the east to the west. We ball in. Thanks for tuning in to Bo No Basketball, because I do. In today's episode, we're going to talk about the roster of the Warriors. But before we do that, I got a couple basketball I wishes. Basketball I wishes. Things I wish could happen um, as it pertains to the NBA. And this is some fun I wishes. You know what I'm talking about? I wish, or I want, but I wish I had a chance to play Kyrie Irving. Hey, before you get carried away, in a game with dominoes. If he's a domino player, there's a couple people that's supposed to be domino players in the NBA. I want to face them. If I had a name off the top of my list would be Jimmy Buckets, in no particular order, Kyrie Irving. I think LeBron played domino, mentioned that he played dominoes as well. I like to mess with him. Steven Jackson said he played dominoes. A lot of mothers from the culture. If I give me a throwback at I like to play him in a game of dominoes, right? I wish these dudes would play me in a game of dominoes. I wish they put money on the line. And so if they win, because they balling, more balling than me, they get the pride of saying they beat the dominologists, which I am. And if I win, $10,000 game, you hear me? 4 houses, 200 points, no fives. Kyrie, if you're watching, I love to play you, good brother. I wish the NBA players would give back to the neighborhood um, in a visible and more practical way. And what I mean by that is they often give to charity, so they say. But these mugs come from the neighborhood apparently, and they're now millionaires, multimillionaires, right? And I know you're supposed to get out the mud yourself, and I get it, and that's cool. But philanthropy is real, and building up your community, because they're always talking on the platform about the culture. But I rarely see. I mean, I ain't talking about giving to no charities and things and foundations. I'm talking about coming to the neighborhood and build it up, because that's all we need is like some millions of dollars to build up. Um, Need I say Black Wall Street, or build us up? You feel me? And these mugs got millions. KD, LeBron, a billionaire now. You feel me? Come through, plug, plug. I know, because plug some houses for some of them people stuck in poverty. Come through and get a grocery store going, and have the money that we make at the grocery store funnel right back into the people that work there. You feel me? Like, y'all make the money, we're gonna keep the store going, but profits for the most part is going towards, you know what I'm saying, y'all rents and whatever. You get paid, and you know what I'm saying, you're renting solid types of something. I don't know, but I don't ever see them or no imprints where they plug in. And I always wonder, why can't they? It must be some kind of clause. Like, if you come to make it to the NBA and you make millions, you can't go directly and give to the people. You can build a school, you can give to a foundation, and not to knock no school, because that's in a way, roundabout way, given to the people. But I mean, come on, come through, come through. I wish, you know what I'm saying. And I'm pro black. You feel me? Don't get it twisted, because that's just what I am. Everybody got their affiliations, and they can be where you be. Your opinions is yours, and you're entitled to them. I wish more pro black athletes uh, dated more black women. Just throw it out there. I just gonna throw it out there. I wish, you feel me? So it's just some wishes. I wish, you know what I'm saying? Uh, the NBA players will come and do like a how N1 did a tour. Come do a tour and visit the different neighborhoods. Don't just Ruckus Park it. You know what I'm saying? I wish I could see y'all come through and parlay in Minnesota. You know what I'm saying? And I get it. You can't come to every hood, so it's a wish. Every hood ain't gonna receive you accordingly. It must run around crucify you like your boy. But I wish, you feel me, some things could happen. You know what I'm saying? I wish NBA players would come together um, more so that they can do more. Anyway, no further ado. I don't want to hold y'all up with that, with my wishes. More wishes coming soon. You feel me? Most importantly of those wishes is playing dominoes with some of these key players. John Morant, you know what I'm saying? Kevin Durant, you know what I'm saying? So, um, with no further ado, we're gonna dive in and take a look at the Warriors roster. Let's go. We on NBA.com. We talking about the West. We looking at the Warriors, Golden State Warriors. Let's take a peek. Let's see what they're working with. All right. Team roster. Let's do a little deep dive. There it is, though. They had it right there. We know they got players and ballers. Starting out with Dante. Uh, screw his name up. DiVincenzo. Chinzo. You know what I'm saying? Defense, 3 and D. How old? 25, so he young. 4 years pro. He can shoot the three ball. Most importantly, he on the team for that defense, though. He gonna be used to guard people. So the Warriors um, swooped him up, and that was a nice addition. 7 points per game, 4 rebounds, good for a little guard to come in and make it hard on the opposing team. Jonathan Kaminga, high flying, quick step, young boy. Look at that, 20 years old. No, he happy, and he gets time to play with them boys. To play with Dub Nation at 20, they finna groom my guy. Because the Warriors, one thing they got going on for them is building up the young talent. They build up, i.e., Jordan Poole. They build up the young talent to be successful and to play their role on this franchise, um, on this dynasty building team. Look at that, 33 games. You feel me? This season, he's balling. He's playing 7 and contributing 7 points per game, 3 rebounds, 1 assist. We already know he'll bam 1 year pro. We know he'll bam on people real quick. So he'll quick step, dunking, and good young legs when you need some defense. So they're finna groom him because they're gonna need him when it comes to these playoffs. Jermichael Green, defense, defense, and rebounds is what we need. So 5 points, 4 rebounds. He got 28 games on his belt. 32 years old, but he do play good defense. He's a long boy. They're gonna need him to play some ball, and right now he playing. But he really much defense and points. He needs somebody to lead the team. He's doing a good job when he come in. Young stud here. So right away, these names we're familiar with. If you're not familiar with Jonathan Kaminga, because he's new, um, you ain't been watching basketball. He's bamming on people. Jermichael Green, like I said, he been in the game for eight years, so we know who he is. Ryan Collins, he done got 12 games in, 20 years old, rookie, getting ready to be groomed. We already know who Jordan Poole is. Household name. He didn't establish himself as a household name. He young. He's trying to become the next Chef Curry. They said we had the Splash Bros. Um, and recently it was the Splash. When they're talking about Jordan Poole, the Splash Bros and the Splash Kid or Splash Nephew. How old is my boy? Listed at 23 years old, and he out there grinding, my boy. 21 points a game. Come on now. Up this game from 15. 21 points a game. He letting them fly. Low key, he's a big shot maker and a big shot taker. He need to work on his handles. And then if he can work on his defense, we can be something. How many rebounds he getting? So we need more. There we go. 2 rebounds. We need more rebounds out of him for this to be super successful. But he's not there for that. He's there for scoring and being dynamic on the offensive end. Moses Moody, he balling. 20 years old. They got these young boys balling. You understand? That's what you're going to need because they just lost to the Celtics because the Celtics is young. The Celtics is a young squad and long. So they'll wear you down. You're going to need your young boys to be able to come in and contribute. You feel me? Especially Jordan Poole. There's a lot of pressure on him to be super impactful when they start getting to the playoffs. Kevin Looney was out the last game against the Celtics. Forward, he's crucial. My boy Jason Tatum had almost 20 rebounds, and so he took them 8 that Kevin Looney usually get and added it to his stats. But 26 years old, 7 years pro, he been on his team. He been rocking with him, low key under the radar. Must sleep on him. 6 points per game, 8 rebounds, 2 dimes, but he do all the little stuff. You know, I'm setting screens, rim protecting, you know what I'm saying, playing defense. So these are names though. We got Dante is a household name. Jonathan Kuminga, everybody know around his peers know him. You feel me? Young Bam on him. Young Bam Bam. JaMychal Green, that's 3 names. Jordan Poole, they go forward. And he 23, only been in a year, league 3 years, he's balling. How long Moses been in there? Just 1 year. He young, right? He's not really a name, but those 4 names we got. We got Kevin Looney, another name. He been with the Dynasty squad, under the radar. Patrick Baldwin coming in. They gonna use him. 5 points per game, 1 rebound. Mark my words. Rookie, 20 years. They gonna use him. They finna develop him into something a little special. You know what I'm saying? 6'9" too. Nothing slight. They finna develop into something special. Andre Iguodala. He had got some minutes a little bit ago. I was happy to see him. 38 years old, 18 years pro. Apparently he conditioned himself good and stay in shape. I was happy to see him in the game. He was in the game a couple games back. You know what I'm saying? You ain't even think you're going to see him on the court no more. He more like a boy on the Heat, Udonis Haslem. You feel me? If we get some minutes for you, go ahead and get on out there and get you some time. And he got a dunk in. My God. Feel me? That's a household name, though. Ty Jerome. He playing. 25 years old, 3 years pro, 6 points a game. 1 rebound, 2 assists. He balling when he gets some time. You can't just leave him open and just leave him over there. He'll do something. He might come do a little something. Not much. Not really a name, you know what I'm saying? But like Klay Thompson, he looks serious. One thing about the Warriors, man, it don't take them long to shoot. Like, you can play some great defense. When they catch that ball, though, the ball is up. It's up quick. You was right on his heels. You was on him. Nobody else finna shoot it that fast. These boys do. And that's what keeps them in the game. And they're efficient. 9 years pro, 32 years old. So he's still relevant, relatively young. 20 points a game. You feel me? And consistent. He gonna get his shots. And he good. He gonna score. He only 6'6". That's the problem when you're going up against Boston. But I love that the Warriors, they play smart ball. They take exactly what the defense gives them, period. Did you give me left? I'm going left. Did you give me right? I'm going left. Going right. Did you give me the jumper? Well, I'm finna pull it. Did you bite too hard? I blow by. You know what I'm saying? Did your other dude step up to help out? Where I drop the dime, where I finish on the opposite side. So I love them boys playing. They play real bright basketball. And then, so that's another name. Andrew Wiggins, the KD substitution, 27 years, 8 years pro. 18 points a game. Rebound is only 4. They ain't doing him justice. He be rebounding some when it is crucial rebounds. Crucial rebounds. And he play that defense. So they got a chance to make noise. And Andrew, Clay, you feel me? Looney, Jordan Poole, they go 4 off the bat. Dante, 5. Jamichael, 6. These are savvy veterans. Here come 8 with Draymond. We know what he's doing. Defense and addition. I say this year he need to up his points just a little bit, but not. But he ain't gonna overextend because he ain't gonna leave him to shoot if he ever see. And he said to himself, like, why would I shoot if I see Clay right here to the left or Steph to the right? There's no need for me to shoot, not a thing. Dish, 10 years pro, 32 years old, 6'6", still short. He try and play 7 feet, 8 points a game. Look at that, 7 rebounds, good. For a small 4-size forward, and 6 assists. So it's almost 7. He dropping dimes. We didn't drop names off. Let's review that. How many names we got? For real. Dante, 1. Jamichael, 2. Jordan, 3. Looney, 4. Andre, 5. Clay, 6. Andrew, 7. Draymond, 8. Steph, we already know Chef Curry, 29 points a game. Look, you don't contain him, it's a long night. 6 rebounds, 6 assists, 6'2". That's tight. It's amazing that he do everything he do at 6'2". I ain't gonna hold you up. Age 34, 13 years pro. He take exactly what you give him and some. I ain't gonna hold you up. Dang, 6'2", and he putting in work. Everybody else big to the mud. He in the paint. Floaters, finishing at the rim, either hand, reverse. You ask for a Chef got you. James Wiseman, center. That boy got potential, and they know it. And 21, he low key could be one of the best big man in the league. I don't know how this team gonna match up with Denver though. It's heavy, but led by Chef Curry, anything's possible because he don't slouch. He don't slouch, and he knows he's mentally locked in, and he can up his game at any moment and in every moment. You feel me? So yeah, you might get him one time. You might best him one time, just based on what everybody doing. But to do it like consistently, I doubt it. James Wiseman, 6 points per game, 3 rebounds. He ain't really been playing a lot of games, so they got to get him in there and figure out how to work him out. He a little bigger at 7 feet than Draymond, so he can really be that center and hold it down, him and Looney. And then, so we'll see how that goes. And last but not least, young boy Anthony Lamb coming through at 7 points per game, 3 rebounds, 1 assist. He's young, too, 25. Going back to them names, we got Draymond 1, Steph 2. I got to give James Wiseman ain't really a household name, but I'm going to give him 3. Not for a savvy vet, but for one of the elite centers, potentially elite centers in the league. That's 3. Andrew Wiggins, 4. Klay Thompson, 5. Andre, 6. Kevin Looney, 7. Jordan Poole, 8. Jamichael Green, 9. And then Dante, 10. They got a 10-man roster for real. And I ain't even put in Jonathan Kuminga, some of their little young boys. 10-man roster. They got a lot of energy. And then I got to give a shout out to they head coach and Steve Kerr. Feel me? A savvy champion, seasoned vet, knows what it takes to win. All these boys play winning basketball. And with that, let me know what you think. How deep? Who got the deepest roster in the NBA? You feel me? I just named off 10 savvy veterans slash mixed with some seasoned rookies. But who y'all think got the best roster and the deepest roster in the NBA? I'm gonna give you 2 teams. I'm gonna give you 2 teams on my list: Warriors, Denver Nuggets. And with that, we'll holler back. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit the bell. You know what it do. Help your boy with the algorithm. We ballin', shot callin', trying to get that shot to drop up against that